my face, but I can put it over this crazy hair. This face though I need to work on for a hot second. So if you like a fast, quick face, if you're on Zooms, if you've got a quick presentation, or if you just need to go somewhere and you're like, I don't have time to do like a multi-step face thing, I got you. This here is the Minute with Mary video for you. So do me a favor, drop a hashtag hello lovely in those comments below. That's a little way to wave to me over the interwebs, giving me a little high five, give me a little hug. It's the way for me to see who's here checking out this video. And if you're on the replay, hashtag replay in those comments below as well. My name is Mary Larson. I'm a mom of two. I podcast with my husband Blake. We love to connect with others over fandoms and books and television shows. Today we are talking all about Harry Potter on our podcast. You can find it at Mary and Blake. On Facebook, we're going to be going live there. So say a little hello, my friends, if you are here. Sometimes my Facebook does not work the way that I need it to. So I'm going to open up my iPad and see who is checking things on out. Say a little hi. Hi, Kristen. How are you? Yay, maybe I will be able to see some comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from. All right, so I just have nothing on my face, to be honest. My face is kind of like not so great. Didn't take care of my skincare today, so I'm just going to freshen things up with a little bit of rose water, help pick things up a little bit. Thank you so much for the hashtag hello lovely. Great to see you. So I am going to ask you, what do you want to see? Do you want to see BB cream and pressed powder, or would you like to see stick foundation? Whichever picks first, I will do it. Stick foundation is going to be light to full coverage, but today I'm going to be going a little bit more full, and this will give me a full coverage as well. So hello, Ellen. How are you? Yay, I got some friends here. So BB cream and powder or stick foundation? Whichever one gets chosen first, I will do. I'm going to do a little cheat. I'm not going to put on primer right now. I'm not putting on primer right now because I'm literally just going to podcast for a little bit. So you'll see me cheat from a little bit. Tunningen from Sweden. Hello. Is it Tunningen or Tunningen? I want to make sure I pronounce it correctly. So let me know how to pronounce your name, my friend, because I don't want to mispronounce it. My name is super easy, and I kind of get away with like not having to worry about people mispronouncing my name. But some people will call me Mare. I don't really like being called Mare. Do any of you have nicknames that people give you and you're like, I just don't like it? Hi, Nancy. How are you? Hey, Amanda. Hi, Diana. How are you? Amanda says stick. So we're going to go with the stick foundation. Someone else said powder then stick, but we got two for stick. So I have some comments showing up on my computer and some not, so we're just going to do this. We're going to double screen you guys. Here for the stick foundation, says Ellen, awesome. If you wear stick, please prime your face. But if you're just like me and you're like, I just need to show my face quickly on screen, then we're good to go. I'm going to be using the shade Scarlet, which is the lightest shade. You can see my neck is a bit lighter than my face. My face is a lot of color. I've got a lot of Celtic heritage. Who out there has a darker face, more pigmented face, maybe with pinks or just age spots or whatever than your neck? When I color match you, which I'm more than happy to do, just put color match below. I'm going to ask to see your neck and a little bit of your décolletage. I'm going to help you understand your undertones. I don't even need to do my forehead because I'm going to be wearing the hat. Yes! This hat's going to be for the win. Whoop. I like to put my foundation in the center of my face and then blend it outwards. So I'm choosing a foundation that right now looks light on my face, but it's going to blend into my neck. If you go for a medium or fuller coverage foundation that matches your face, if your face is darker, you're going to look like you're wearing a really dark mask, okay? And I tell people this because this month I've got a special on foundations. The seasons are about to change, you know, some people may be needing a little bit more foundation or might want to spruce things up as things become more open in their state. So here's the scoop, is if you choose a more medium to full foundation, you're going to want it to match your neck so that you don't have that ring around your face, so you don't have to paint your whole neck the whole way down to match it. So a lot of people like me have less color in their neck than others. Anna is already nicknamed for my full name. Awesome, so good. Karen just watching from Sweden. Awesome. No worries. So I always like to choose a shade that matches your neck so that way you don't look like you have a mask around your face. But the reason I say this is because a lot of times when I color match people and then they get their foundation, they say, wow, I look so much lighter than I normally do. If you are going for the medium to fuller coverage, you might be just like me where you look a little bit like Casper at first. When you do medium to full coverage foundation, you have to add color back in with either a bronzer or a contouring or blush or both, okay? Because what you're doing is you're making a blank canvas for your face. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm making a nice blank canvas for my face so that I can go on camera and not look like the hot mess express that I felt like I was today. I did something foolish, guys. I got a Peloton, which isn't foolish, but I decided that I was like ready for the Tour de France, and I am not athletic anymore. I am not a big exercise person anymore, and I just went to town. I was like, I got this. I'm doing 1 or 2 rides a day, and I'm not going to do the beginner things. Like I did the beginner things, and I was like, I've got this. There's like a 2-week series that you're supposed to be doing for the beginner rides if you're someone like me. I just decided I want to have fun. I want to do the rides that I want to do. Even though they're a bit more challenging. And I also told myself that the only way to do these workouts is to do the range that the instructors tell you to do. I tweaked my back, guys. I tweaked my back. I have been getting in and out of my car like something's wrong with me. Like I make an audible sound. It's so embarrassing, and I know what it is. I know it's just because I thought I was like ready to rock the road of Peloton, and really I do need to go slowly. They even suggest like do it 3 times a week, add in some yoga, do extra stretching, and I just was like, bike life, you know? It was kind of crazy. Ellen says, we're heading into winter, so I'm not keen for the jumpers. Oh, sorry, Ellen. Yes. Or my friend in Australia, totally different season. So I just used some concealer to brighten up under my eyes. Still really quick. I get to talking too much. I like to use that same foundation brush that I used and blend the edges. I am going to warm things up a smidge. So I'm going to do a little bit of contouring to warm up that face. Okay? I'm not going to do anything too crazy because I'm wearing a hat. And I'm going to wear the hat around most of my head where I normally would contour. What this is doing is it's adding dimension. It's also slimming down my face. One of the cool things you can do during quarantine, during pandemic, is you can learn a really good skill that's going to make you feel fabulous. I know for me, when I put on my makeup and when I try new skills and then I finally get it after practicing enough, I'm like, dang girl, look at you, Miss Thing. If you learn how to get the right foundation for your face, if you learn how to contour right for your face, or find just the right like pop of color, like I believe that every woman for her makeup bag, everyone who wants to play with makeup should have her basic makeup bag. You know, your basic foundation and primer and your basic everyday blush and all this stuff and your regular nude lip, your everyday lip. But then we need to have like the second bag that like I'm going out with my girlfriend's bag with like the pop of color lip. Like everyone needs like one superpower pop of color lip. Mine's frequently red. I do have 2. Like I like to wear pink and I like to wear red. Girl, I drive my bike all year. No way. Oh, I believe it. I don't know what I've done to my back. Maybe it's how I sleep. Every now and then I turn my back and I can't breathe. Oh my goodness gracious. Nope. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did to my back, so that's why I'm looking a little flustered. All right, so I cannot forget to blend the contouring. So I'm just using a stick foundation. I wanted to share that with you since stick was what my friends here voted for. You can contour with a stick. So it's adding that warmth, it's adding dimension, it's slimming down your face. And normally I contour a bit more of my face, but because I've got this hat on to hide my crazy hair, I don't need to. That's a little trick too, especially if you're in an area where you can kind of get away with wearing a hat on camera. It's a game changer. So I'm just going to gently blend right where that contour line was. I don't like to have any harsh lines on my face. But see how it just added a little bit of warmth? It's nothing too crazy, nice and simple and easy. Now when you're on camera, you want to focus on brightening under your eyes. You want to add a little pop of blush. Okay, if you're on a Zoom, how many of you here have had a Zoom within the last month? Like a Zoom since Valentine's Day, or some kind of a web gathering, or FaceTime, or something like that. So many of us really, we're having these meetings now online, or we just need to kind of like pop in our presence a little bit. This is, you're gonna like these tips for when you're able to go back to real life, but also on camera, it just makes you look more alive, makes you look more awake, even if you're like me and you're worried about the ache in your back. Well, whatever happened to you, you don't get that feeling. I know, I hope. Friend said, how many shades darker is your contour shade? So my contour shade that I'm using is quite a few shades darker. If you're really new to contouring, I would just choose like 3 or 4 shades darker just to get your feet wet and into contouring. I mean, frequently I will go with like one of our darkest shades and I just do like just a little bit, and then I blend. You want to ideally use the same type of product that your foundation was. So if you're wearing a cream based foundation, you'll want to, you know, contour with a cream based product. You always do your powders last. All right, almost daily on Zoom, right? It makes such a big difference, such a big difference. So we've got a little bit of blush. I'm gonna put on some mascara and that lippy that I was telling you about. I am gonna do a neutral lippy. Gonna do a neutral lippy, my friends. I feel like my hat is my statement thing right now. Plus my Gryffindor sweatshirt. So we're gonna be talking about a chapter in Prisoner of Azkaban called, I think it's the final Quidditch game or something like that. Quidditch final. And it's Slytherin versus Gryffindor, and my husband's team Slytherin, and I am Gryffindor, so figure I'd rep a little bit. This is one of my favorite shades. Remember I was saying like you need your basic beauty bag, stuff that you wear every day? This would be one of the lips I would suggest. It's called Uppity. It's a nice rose, deeper rose shade, and it can double as your blush if you're wearing a cream-based foundation like I am right now. So Uppity, love that shade. Oh, my nose is so itchy. So itchy. Woo! I'm lucky if I can get as far as eyeliner and mascara. So I don't always do eyeliner. I've got a hack for you. If you like the look of eyeliner, but don't always have the time for it, which one is it? Hope I didn't put it away. I've been like playing around with stuff. There it is. Not gonna put on teal mascara, I can tell you that. Not putting that on today. If you like the look of eyeliner, you're gonna wanna get the Twisted Epic Mascara from my site because of this little micro wand right here. I'm gonna share with you some magic of the micro wand. Bippity boppity boo, let's look like we have eyeliner on. So you get it right next to your eyelash where the eyelashes meet the skin, and you kind of press it in, and it's going to stamp that mascara onto your eyelid right in the area where you would have had eyeliner. So if you're someone who likes the look of eyeliner and A, doesn't have time to do it every single day, or B, maybe you have limited lid real estate, maybe you've got hooded eyelids or saggy eyelids and you don't necessarily, you know, want to be drawing eyeliner all over the place, you're gonna want to get this wand because you put it right there and you kind of wiggle it and press, and it's going to give this look of like a nice little eyeliner without actually having to do eyeliner. It's crazy. Hi Karen. Hi Diana. Thank you so much for tuning in. If anybody's watching right now, I see there's 22 of you right now, give me a little hashtag hello lovely. And if you need a color match, if you're like, you know, I need to get me some foundation, I do have a foundation special going on in March. Okay, it's like one of my best selling specials. You can get basically your whole base face 33% off. Okay, and I help color match you. You don't have to worry about, you know, picking out the shades or the type or anything by yourself. That's what I'm here for. So the itty bitty one grabs your little lashes, curls those lashes, and most importantly, does that little faux stamp of eyeliner. You put the itty bitty back in, and then you spin it by the silver, and out comes a normal sized wand. What? That's why it's called Twisted. You twist it and the magic happens. Hello, Phyllis from New Jersey. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for the hello, lovely. Love seeing that. Makes me happy. Gives me a little hug. Little itty bitty hug. And then when I can catch back on replay, give all the love to my replay friends. So why would you then do this big wand? You might be asking. You don't have to. You don't have to. But if you want to add a bit more volume and a bit more drama, I love me some drama with my lashes, then you go for the big wand. So there's the little wand. You put it back in. Twist from the silver, big wand. Bada bing, bada boom. Now for me, I'm gonna be under a lot of bright lights. I'm already under lights here, you guys can tell. I got my ring light, but in the studio, God bless Blake, he has so many lights going all over the place that I need to work a little bit on this shine. If you like matte, I'm gonna give you a couple tips because I love the creaminess of my cream foundations, my stick foundation or my BB foundation. They just like hydrate my winter parched skin so much, which I love, but there's times when I don't wanna have the shine. So first idea that I want to tell you is my my setting powder. It's translucent. It's got this little like trampoline mesh right here. And you can do a couple of things. I like to apply it wherever I had concealer, just to kind of set it, make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And then you apply it particularly where you've got those oily or sweaty patches, all right? What this is going to do is it's going to lock your makeup in place. If you have to wear a mask, it's going to help make it mask proof. It will help combat any of those sweat and oils. If you wear glasses, you put it around here so your glasses don't slip and slide all over the place. And then what once was a dewy finish now is more matte, which is really, really cool. You can also take a pressed powder in your foundation shade. Thank you so much for liking the hat. Twist, twist. The next is the mascara, yes. So, or you can take a pressed powder. It's gonna amp up your coverage a little bit. Let's see, I could just use this one. So if you wanted to amp up the coverage in certain areas, you could set your makeup with a pressed powder. That too will help combat the sweat or the oils. And then the other product that I have is my new Prime and Set powder. This stuff is bananas. Like if you do not want your makeup to go anywhere, if you don't want your oils, if you're one of my oily friends, this is gonna be your jam. This right here is like, it locks it in place. It's also great for my friends who have really large pores. So I like to pop it right there. See you later, pores. It's this magical blurring effect without any extra coverage, no extra weight. It's so good. All right, the other thing that I need to do is I just need to brush through my brows, because when I put on my foundation, I get a little messy and I get it stuck in there. So a little brush through. If you have thinning brows, you may want to do that. But there you go, guys. So as I said, my statement, like you don't want to have too many things going on at once. You don't want to have really bold eyeshadow and a bold lip and bold jewelry. Right now, like my statements are more my earrings, my hat. I'm rocking my Gryffindor sweatshirt for our Potterverse podcast, and then everything else is kind of subdued. You know, I just have literally my foundation, a little bit of blush, and a nice nude lippy that complements pretty much everything. This is the shade Uppity once again. I'm gonna amp a little bit more blush, just to give a little bit more color to my very pale face. I'm going to be self-tanning again soon. I will leave from the lightest shade of foundation to like the third lightest shade. That's how pale I am. Even when I self-tan, I don't even move up to like the light medium foundations. I still stay in the light family. Is anyone else there with me where you're like that pale? Hi, Mike. Good to see you. All right, I'm going to head on over to our Miriam Blake Facebook page in about 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes. We're going to be doing our next episode of the Potterverse, all about the Prisoner of Azkaban. I'm so excited. It's just a really fun chapter, especially because my husband is Slytherin and I'm Gryffindor, and I bet you he forgot to even wear a Slytherin shirt. So I'm just going to be bringing all the Gryffindor vibes. I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. If you ever have any questions, send me a message. Send me a message. I love to help you out, and I will talk with you soon. Have a great Thursday. The weekend is almost here, everybody.